All right. Again, calling out to our people. They don't regard it, right? Do that again, huh?
All right. Because I have called, and ye refuse.
There we go again. That's our people, man. Hard-headed, stiff-necked, and rebellious, right? Hard-headed, stiff-necked, and rebellious, and they're going to pay the price for it. Truly sad, right? Read on that.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
Right. The Most High stretching out his hands, but they're not regarding it. Right? Read on that.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
Exactly. They set at naught all the Most High's counsel. Right? Read on.
And with none of my reproof.
Right. They refuse to be corrected. Right? Refuse correction. Read on.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Now they're going to get laughed at. Right? They're going to get laughed at. Read on.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Now they're going to get mocked. Because what our people hate most of all is I told you so. Right? I told you so. Right? When they do something wrong and you tell them about it and they act like everything is all right, when they get caught up in the wickedness or the evil that they've been doing, and you tell them I told you so, they hate that. Right? But you know what? A lot of people are going to have to face that I told you so. Right? That's going to be the dagger. That's going to be in your stomach. Right? That I told you so. Right? Read on that.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, your distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
And that's typical for everybody, really. Typical for our people. They only know the Most High when they're in problems, right? When they have problems, right? When they're in trouble. That's the only time they call upon Him. When they're in trouble or when they have problems. You understand? But guess what? They're going to get mocked. Right? They're going to get mocked. Now give me Isaiah 53.
All right. Isaiah chapter 53 verses 1. Who has believed or report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed?
Read on.
For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. He has no form, no comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him.
Right, and this is talking about the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Right? This is talking about the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, right? You don't know.
He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrow and acquainted with grief.
Right?
And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not.
Right. We want you to see what he had to go through dealing with our people. Right? This is what he had to go through dealing with our people. Read on up.
Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we did not esteem him stricken, smitten of Yahweh, and afflicted.
Exactly. This is what he had to bear for our people. Right? And our people didn't care nothing about it. Nothing about him. Right? Read on up.
But he was wounded for our transgression.
Exactly. He was wounded for our transgression. Read on up.
He was bruised for our iniquities.
Right. He was bruised for our iniquities. Right. Read on up.
The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with stripes we were healed.
Exactly. You see, all he had to suffer for us. Right. All that he had to suffer for us. Read on up.
All we like sheep have gone astray. All we like sheep have gone astray.
Right, that's us. Right, our people are like sheep gone astray. Right, gone astray, man. Read on.
We have turned everyone to his own way.
Right, everybody doing their own thing. Right, everyone is doing their own thing.
Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all.
Right, and the Most High put on him all our iniquities. You understand? Again, he's still suffering for us. Right, read on that.
He was oppressed and he was afflicted.
Exactly, he was oppressed and he was afflicted. Right, read on.
Yet he opened not his mouth.
And that's the thing. He had nothing, nothing evil to say about us, right? Nothing evil to say about us. Read on.
He was brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before the shearers as is dumb. And as a sheep before her shearers is dumb. But he opened not his mouth.
Right. All that he was going through, again, he did not open his mouth, right, to revile anyone, to revile our people. He didn't open his mouth and slander us and wish all manner of evil and judgment upon us. He didn't do it, right? Read on.
He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who all shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken.
Exactly. Now give me 1 Peter, the 2nd chapter. You understand? Look at all Yahweh Shai, the one you ignorantly called Jesus Christ, had to suffer for us, right? And he didn't once revile us, right? He kept his mouth, he kept his lips sealed, right? And nothing negative to spew out, right? To our wish death upon us, right? What you got up? Start at 21.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21. For even hereunto were ye called.
Right. We are called unto the same thing. If it be the Lord's will. Right? If it be the Lord's will. Right? We're of his calling. Right? And of his chosen. Right? We're called and chosen if it be the Lord's will. Lord willing it, it is so. Right? Read on, huh?
Because Mashiach also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye should follow his steps.
Exactly. So all that he suffered, right? And he did not come back with any railing accusation against us. We are to walk like how he walked. We are to follow his steps. He set the example for us. Right? Read on that.
Who did no sin, neither was gall found from his mouth.
Neither was gall found in his mouth. Right? Read that again, huh?
Who did no sin, neither was gall found in his mouth.
Right. Gall means deceit or subtlety. Right? There was no deceit found in his mouth. Right? And he did no sin. Right? And was chastened, man. Right? Read on, huh?
Who, when he was revealed not again.
Right? When he was reviled, he reviled not again. You understand? He didn't revile again. Do you see that? It's the same thing we read in Isaiah the 53rd chapter. It is the same exact thing. Right? He didn't open his mouth and say anything. Right? He didn't open his mouth and revile us. Right? Read on.
When he suffered, he threatened not.
Right. When he was going through with our people. Right? Read that part again. When he suffered, he threatened not. Right? Exactly. He didn't threaten us. Right? He didn't curse us. While we were the ones afflicting him. Right? We don't know.
But committed himself to him that judges righteously.
Right. Read that part again.
But committed himself to him that judges righteously.
Right. He did not render evil for evil. He did not go railing for railing. Right? He put it all in the Lord's hands. Right? He let the Most High is going to handle that. That's what he was thinking. He's going to let the Most High handle that. Oh, what you got in the Romans, the 12th chapter? You understand? So he did not go railing for railing, right? He did not revile when he was reviled, right? He said what? He leave it in the Most High hand. The Most High is going to handle that.
Romans chapter 12, verses 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
You see, he didn't avenge himself, right? Read on.
But rather give peace unto wrath.
Right, give place unto wrath. Right, read on.
A place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
Right, vengeance is the Most High. He's going to repay. You understand? And that's how we got to see things with our people. Right? It says we were called to the same thing. You understand? We were called to the same thing. Vengeance is the Most High. You understand? You don't try to take it up in your own hands to do anything. Leave it to the Most High. He'll handle it. Right? Go back to 1 Peter, take the second chapter.
All right. 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 23.
Ooh.
When he was reviled not again.
Right, when he was reviled, he didn't return the favor, put it that way. Right? He didn't go railing for railing. We don't know.
When he suffered, he threatened not.
Right. When we was scorching him, right? He didn't threaten us, right? We don't know.
But committed himself to him that judges righteously.
Right. He let the Most High handle the situation, right? Because the Most High is a righteous judge, right? Let the Most High handle it. Understand what I'm saying? Jump to verse 25, huh?
Right. Verse 25. For ye were as sheep going astray.
Exactly. Same thing is said in Isaiah 53. Right? We were sheep going astray. Right? Read on.
But are now returned into the shepherd and bishop of their souls.
Exactly. Now we've returned back to our power. Right? The one we ignorantly called God and Christ. Yahweh Yahawashi. Right? Pick up to chapter 4, chapter 3, chapter 3. Go ahead.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your husband.
Right, meaning obey or submit. Right? A woman ought to obey and submit to her husband. Right? Not with this feminism thing. No. Right? And that's something wrong with our women, man. You understand? Because they've been put in they have some kind of authority or power. Right? They're wheeling over the man's head. It's not supposed to be so. Right? That feminism thing is dead. Read up on again, huh?
Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husband, that if any obey not the word, they also may be made without the word be won by the conversation of the wife.
Right. If they don't believe what you're saying, right, for the woman, if they don't believe what you're saying, you could still win over a person or persuade a person, right, by your conversation. Conversation meaning your manner of life, your conduct, your behavior. You understand? You could win over a person by your actions, by your deeds. You see that? So it's better to be in subjection to your husband, right, in everything. We don't know.
While they behold your chaste conversation.
Right. Chaste means pure or immaculate. You see? This time you're going to win them over by your chaste conversation. You understand? Again, it's your manner of life, conduct, behavior. That's how you could win people over. Because again, action speaks louder than words. All right? You don't know.
While they behold your chaste conversation, coupled with fear,